Okay, and we are live, baby.
Hello, hello, welcome.
You can't see shit. Yeah.
Hello, future self. Hello,
Future self.
anyone watching
This
this,
is our first.
may watch it.
Let me get rid of. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully this is good for our first take. As you can tell by the title of the video, we're doing a little lakeside story adventure. Got my one and only brother.
Yep. Got my one and only older brother.
Yes, sir. You know how we rep. But
got our dog.
Oh yeah, we got my dog Rico. Rico's in the frame. Say hello, Rico. Say hello.
Say
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say hello.
He's
a half Chihuahua, half Beagle mix. On paper, that's what it says when I adopted him back in Arizona.
You can fight on that, yeah. Some people say Jack Russell.
But before we get off topic here, the purpose of this series and this kind of video, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is pretty much for my own personal use. I would like to make these videos and then be able to look back and just watch myself grow and be able to show my future family, my future kids, who I am at this moment in time. Little bio about myself for my kids and my wife and anybody who else is watching. I'm Ryan. This is my brother Justin. I am currently 25 years old, born 1998, August 9th, so I'm gonna be 26 later this year. You wanna give them a little bio to the future selves of us?
Yes, I am Justin. I'm Ryan's younger brother. I'm currently 22 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, getting old,
Yeah, he's getting old.
Born 2001.
2000s, baby.
2000. It's 2024 right now. Time's already felt like it's gone fast by the time we watch this.
Yeah.
Or you are watching this.
I feel like yesterday I was in high school,
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's been a long time.
I graduated 2020. It's already been 4 years. I'm going to graduate in December
of college
at UMass Amherst this December.
Yeah.
So finishing up this semester, got 2 more weeks, and then I got a whole nother fall semester.
Yeah, you graduate this winter.
Yeah, I'll be 23 when I graduate.
There you go, and he'll have the long hair again.
Yeah,
so,
right.
You want to stand up real quick, give him a little, show him the hair update? You don't have to be so close to the camera. I'm pretty sure he can pick us up.
Right now, I got the hat and the bun.
He got the hat and the bun.
Got the hair down. This is the style like right now. Don't know if it'll change in the future, but I like it. The hat keeps it neat because if I tie it right now and I leave it, the hair will fall down. Got to give it another month.
Gotta give him another month.
Another thing which we've been doing recently is we've been taking hair updates.
Hair updates.
So to go along with this great video, we're gonna have for our future selves hair updates to see our progression. Which we haven't done. This would be his third time.
This will be my third time growing my hair out. So I don't know how long I'll be having this man bun this time, but this is the third time I'm growing out. Like, I've seriously grown my hair out for years to finally achieve the man bun, and then I'll cut it all off. I won't trim it or anything. When I want to cut it, I'll just cut it all off, and then I go back from ground zero to ground zero. So this is the third time I'm growing it, and each time I've cut it, I've regretted it so much.
Yeah.
I regret it. So now on this third try, I'm just gonna trim it and keep it maintained, so that way I don't have to start from zero and then wait 2 years to finally get a man bun. But we live and we learn, We live and we learn. And I'm telling Justin that this is his second time growing his hair out, that he needs to not cut it all off when he decides to get a haircut.
Yeah, the funny story is, at UMass Amherst last spring, I cut like 4 inches off, which was a good trim to it. And then in the June, I started getting haircuts every month till August, roughly. And it took me a few weeks, but I did regret it after a while.
I told you would.
But for my summer work, I worked at Volante Farms in Needham, which I'll actually be doing this summer again, on the field crew, work on a farm. But yeah, I'm keeping it this time. Now I know how to tie a bun, and
Yeah,
I actually learned from my.
It's like riding a bike. Now you know it for life.
It is, yeah.
Super easy. But if you guys don't know where we are, we're actually at my lake house in New Hampshire. We grew up in Boston. We had I grew up being spoiled with 2 houses, one in Boston and then one here up in New Hampshire. It's a 2-hour drive from one place to another, and it's a good escape from the city. So we'd come up here every weekend, like we are right now, you know.
Yes.
So
before bug season too.
Yeah, before bug season. It looks nice. I hope it looks nice. It's a little chilly though. It's a bit cool, you know.
Yeah.
But I was hoping that I could shoot this video on a good day, and hopefully today looks pretty good.
And you may or may not. Before we started, I saw 2 loons behind us in the lake, so you may see those pop up.
Yeah.
Behind us.
See a bunch of different animals. Maybe there's some other dogs on the property. Our neighbors, Jack and Cheddar. I don't know if they'll ever pop up in the video, but they come by the house all the time and they play with Rico, and they're super friendly.
Very friendly.
Yeah. Jack's a big dog though. He a big boy.
If he jumps on you, he knocks you over.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy. So I don't know if you guys will ever see Jack, but just know Rico's got some friends up here in New Hampshire that he gets to play with, and unlike Boston, he gets to roam free. You know, he doesn't need to be on a leash, and we have 31 acres of land, so he can go wherever he wants and explore and sniff all the new smells and places.
Exactly.
And because we have a GPS tracker on his collar, so we don't really need to worry about him getting lost. And plus, he'll always come back to the house because he knows where he is. So
yeah, he's really good about that.
yeah, so at least he gets to you know, be free and roam. He's a lap dog. He loves being around people.
He's definitely a lap dog.
I don't know if my kids or my family will live to ever experience Rico, but this is what we got this video for, you know, for memories.
If he is still alive,
Yep.
God, he's old.
Yep. Justin already says he wants to get a tattoo for Rico, right?
Yeah, if I don't have it yet, I'm telling you to get it, even if he's passed.
Like even if it's just his name, right?
Yeah, I still want it on. It's still my left arm, or what you're seeing, right arm, cursive.
Cursive.
With Rico and maybe some fine artistic talent behind it.
Would you ever think about getting like his paw print? Maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I've seen people when their dog passes away get their paw, you know, dip it in or cement, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Probably do that. That I think would be nice.
That would be good.
We did that up here actually. We put a little art installation in the woods, which had cement on the base, and I put my handprint and then Rico's paw print about like 3 years ago, and I looked at it this spring. It's pretty all weathered. That? It's all cracked and gone.
Oh, it's gone?
You might see remnants of it, but it's all cracked.
I remember that piece. But...
Bottom of the new driveway, the piece of wood sticking up.
Oh, okay.
It should still be there, but it weathered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it broke.
Yeah, I've gotten many things for Rico. I got Ryan a picture of him, a cartoon picture of him from his famous picture on the new land. He's spoiled, but he lives a great life.
Yeah.
Ryan got him actually in Arizona.
Yeah, I adopted him in Arizona when I was out living in Arizona by myself back in 2019. I was 20 years old when I first moved out of my parents' house.
20.
Yeah, I was 20 years old when I finally decided to move out. I had dropped out of college and I was just working at the time, and so, you know, I was just like, you know, let me go somewhere different. Let me go to a new environment. And after a bunch of research and stuff like that, I stumbled upon Arizona and the affordability that, you know, it presented me. And so I had moved out there with a friend of mine. His name was Chris, and we went to Arizona, and I lived there for about a year. And that's where, you know, I adopted Rico and everything. It was a great experience, you know. You know, there were unfortunate events that happened, but you know, that is just life. You live and you learn. But it was a great experience being, you know, very far away from home. You know, 3,000 miles away from home. I had no friends or family that I knew of in Arizona, so I was really by myself. But I was able to make some friends. I had a great work environment at the job that I was working in Arizona, which was super great. I was super grateful to them. Really? Justin's actually, you know, met the owner,
yes.
My boss, because in 2020, I don't know if my kids will ever understand this, but back in 2020, we had COVID-19 breakout. If you don't know what COVID-19 is, it was, what's it called? A pandemic. It's a pandemic.
Shut down all local businesses.
Internet,
everything.
all over the world. I and, you know, your grandpa and my parents, we all lived through it. And what COVID-19 was, everything was shut down because the virus was very contagious. Just through a sneeze or anything, and, you know, when you get COVID-19, it's not fun. It's like a regular cold or flu. It's like a flu, but worse.
Get body aches.
You get body aches, heat sweats,
high fever.
High fever. I think the worst thing that I hated about getting COVID-19 was the body aches.
The body, oh yeah.
Every muscle in my body just hurt.
It's like you had a big workout
Like you
day.
could not move. I was in bed all day. You could not move. You just slept, didn't do anything, and it was terrible. But yeah, for most of the places around the world, countries locked down. You couldn't leave your house.
You had to wear a mask everywhere.
Work from home. You know, jobs and businesses were getting shut down because everyone was locked inside their house. And you know, a lot of things happened during that time. But you know, that's probably another story for another time. But it was crazy back in 2020. It was really crazy back in 2020, and the fact that we lived it through, you know, through a pandemic, it's just mind blowing. Because when you think about when I think about my grandmother and grandfather, they lived through the Great Depression. What was that? The 1930s?
30s.
I think it was the 1930s. They lived through the Great Depression, so I couldn't even imagine what that was like, considering the world that I grew up in with modern technology and all this good stuff, and being spoiled and being in a first world country and stuff like that.
I graduated during it, had a drive-through graduation ceremony.
Yeah, you had to drive through.
In the convertible, our grandfather's convertible Mustang.
Yeah, you guys did classes on Zoom. Like all the schools were closed and all the classes were online.
Yeah.
People wearing pajamas.
Pajamas, you just wake up in your bed, open your laptop device and go to class.
Yeah. Sometimes people would be sleeping.
Yeah, you can thank COVID if there's no more snow days by the time you watch this.
Yeah, there's no more snow days because of COVID.
Yeah, so
that's why.
There's no excuse.
If there's a snow day and they say you're doing an online class, it's because of COVID. Because schools shut down and
for months.
And you know,
they learned all this technology to use.
Yeah. The rise of ChatGPT doing their homework for them.
AI. We're in the era of AI just taking off.
Yeah, AI is taking off now.
I'm sure it's going to be
2024.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to be in how many years, but right now it does like text. It does texting for you and different, homework solving capabilities.
Yeah.
Instagram, they have it for Snapchat.
But yeah, as of recently, I would say yesterday, our grandfather passed away, and yesterday we buried him. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I guess it's sad, yes. Our father, definitely admired our grandfather. And I want to say that, what Bampi was to you, Pops, that's what you are to us. The same way that you look at Bampi is the same way that I look at you. So I appreciate you for adopting me and Justin.
Yes.
I could be living in a third world country right now, who knows, but you're doing a good job as a father. I'm glad to have you. I'm here to make this video. We're here to, just commemorate our life. And like Bampi said, we're here to create memories. And, that was one of the big values that he shared. And so that's actually what inspired me to actually start making this video, start making this series, is to start documenting the memories throughout my life. So here we are.
Everything in life has brought us to this point.
Yeah.
Making this video. At Rocky Bound Pond. So.
Justin, you want to tell him what goals and plans you have in mind? He wants to he has goals of having his own farm.
Yeah, so my goals are to one day be a manager or owner of a farm, hopefully up here in New Hampshire. I hope to start with small things like chickens and some vegetable crops and different things.
I mean, you guys already have a tree farm started with you and Papa.
Yeah, we have a Christmas tree farm.
Yeah, you already have a Christmas tree.
By the time you're watching this, yeah, it'll probably be time to harvest them, actually, because they take
how many years?
8-10 years,
yeah.
But some may go longer. But we planted them 2 years ago. They're doing really well. We've also harvested, my father, Papa, he's harvested a bunch of rocks. And we made like different cool things, necklaces with them, food slabs, a sponge holder. So yeah, and hopefully the farm will be called Jacinto Woods. That's kind of the name right now. So if that makes it to the main name, that would be nice.
So for people who don't know, where does Jacinto come from?
Jacinto is our last names. It's one of our dad's last name is Austin. And then the other is Ginto, and you combine them together and you get Jacinto.
There you go.
Yep.
So if you're ever wondering where you get that, it's in this video. Boom.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, great name for a farm. And then, maybe one day I'm gonna, because my major is horticulture, which deals with plants and botany. Maybe I'll have, I definitely want greenhouses, and plants are a big factor of that. Maybe have my own growing area for
some herbs,
some marijuana even. That's huge. No, that's a huge industry now.
Yeah.
And with
Papa
the
always be joking
horticulture,
about that
the
with
most
you.
money you can make, with a horticulture degree.
Yeah.
And Ryan, I would promote him. He could be a manager of that.
Yeah, he's trying to convince me to work for his farm.
Yeah. He would, I want to put him in a position that he would enjoy and take really good care of the plants, and that would be a sector you would be good at. As he shakes it. Yeah, no.
As for me, so you're trying to run a business here.
Yeah, run a business.
Yeah, you want to run your own business, and that happens to be a farm.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I want to do right now. Everybody knows it. My parents, Justin knows it. But what is the one thing that you do know that I want to do?
Travel.
There you go. I want to travel my ass off. All right? I'll tell you right now, the video after this is going to be a video with my good roommate, college roommate, Ralph. He's one of my best friends. He's my friend for life. And although he lives in Miami and I live in Boston, we try to, see each other and get together and go travel places. And so next month, was it May? Yeah, so next month in May, I'm gonna go see him. We're gonna go to Miami. We're gonna go to the Bahamas, to the Caribbean islands, and we're gonna spend some time. So I'm gonna do a similar style format with him for my next video, all right? Just letting you guys know. And I definitely have a couple of other friends and families in mind that I would like to do this series with. But I thought it'd be great to start off with Justin, my brother. He knows me better than anybody else, So I'm excited for that video, for the next video. But I'm excited to see how this video turns out because I just recently got these new mics, the Rode Wireless Pro. They cost me $400 because I know they're probably they're very recent. They came out in 2023 and there were a lot of good reviews, and literally a couple days before coming up here this weekend, I said to myself, I needed a wireless mic to be able to do this kind of video. And so I just instantly bought this, and cost me $400 right down the drain, just for you guys.
That's how you know.
Just to create memories for my sons, for my wife, family, friends, anybody who else is watching who want to know who I am, But this is the video we're doing. I actually have some more notes in here.
That's how you know he's serious about this.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk
creating.
and everything,
What you're seeing us on is his camera that he got a few years ago. Very crisp quality.
Yeah, I'm slowly getting all the equipment that I need, step by step.
Yep, he has a drone.
Yeah, I have a drone. I literally have all the basic things that I need to go, shoot a video and be creative with whatever I want to decide I want to do.
Even as it's old school, but a Polaroid camera.
Yeah, I even have my Polaroid camera. I have it in my backpack right down here because after this, I want to take a picture of this setup as a memory, saying, you know, this was the first ever podcast video that I ever did on this channel. You know?
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah. And even throughout the video, I'll cut things, like if we're ever trying to think of things, you know, or if there's an interruption. Yeah. But yeah, no, we actually covered everything through my notes.
Good.
Yeah.
I think our inspirations, what we're doing currently.
What we're doing, the current events. We did past events, what was recent. But yeah, let me just remind you that this style of video, or not style of video, but the purpose of these videos is so that I can look back and see the progression of my life.
Yes.
That's simply it. I could care less about the views or the money. I know everybody, as of right now, a lot of people are getting into the podcasting scene and content creation. Like, it's a very popular thing, as it's a popular thing to do more than a hobby, and I don't even know what I'm saying. I can't even word it correctly.
It's a career.
It's becoming easier to make it a career.
Yes.
That's what I want to say. It's becoming easier to make it a career, and a lot of people are diving into this industry, and so originality tends to, you know, get diminished a little bit because everyone's doing the same thing that everyone else is doing. So I wanted to keep my style of things and my videos a bit different than everybody else. This is it. You know, this is it. This is what I'm here for. So
this is the first video in this style.
Yep.
There'll be a lot more, I'm sure, to come.
So just think about when you share this video on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, Debbie's gonna be watching this. You know, Aunt Linda. You got anything to say to these family members?
Well, you know,
because anytime I make a video, I'm gonna be sharing it to you, and I know that you share it with everybody else.
I could, yeah.
So you got anything to say to those people about the series or the start of something?
You know us currently. This is like a progression, like where we are in life. Mm-hmm.
Definitely work on our public speaking skills.
Public speaking.
Exactly. You know, teach us how to talk.
Exactly. It's interesting talking to a camera, but we're also talking to people, because we know when you're watching.
We're also just talking to ourselves.
And ourselves, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, to all those people that are watching, you know, I appreciate you, you know, enjoying. When we were at our grandfather's funeral, so many people came up to me and said they enjoyed all my Facebook posts and photos and videos, and that's what I try to do, is I try to share life, what's going on, where I've been, so people are up to date, so when I see them, they also know what's going on.
There you go.
But yeah, I feel like I should share, you know, what I'm doing.
Yeah, and the great saying goes, you know, there are people that love you more than you'll ever know.
Yeah.
And so, you know, once you understand that, you know, there's something bigger in this universe other than yourself, you start to, you know, be a bit more, you know, humble and happy about life. So
exactly.
As much as I think that this video is so like ugly, and I'm like, I can already picture myself editing back to the video. I'm just like, yo, I could have made a better video than this one. But it all starts somewhere, you know. With life, it all starts with baby steps. You got to take that first step. This is what I'm doing. This is what we doing. We going to get to it, you know. So I guess we can end the video here, right?
Yeah, I think
Anything you want to say to our viewers?
Keep
Leave them with a message?
Yeah, keep
a life message, a
life message,
some deep message.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, you got a little quote that you can throw at them.
A quote.
You got a quote that you can think at the top of your head?
Just live each day like it's your last. You know, enjoy every moment.
Oh, I've heard that before. I know. I was hoping for something original and creative.
Me, you put me on.
I was hoping.
Here's a quote guy over here who posts so many.
Of course, yeah. You know me. You know me.
Do you have a nice quote or life quote?
I have a nice quote? I like to make the quote, you know, more connected with the things I'm around. So if I were to leave you with a message, I would say, and this is probably tying to, you know, me as a person. I'm a very open and free person, and, you know, I like to embrace what the world has to offer. So if I were to leave you guys with a message, it would be, go out into the world, go out into the unknown, because you don't know what you'll find. And, you know, life can be a lot crazier and bigger than you'll ever know it if you just take that first step. And
The first step is scary.
yeah, the first step is always scary.
It's gonna be scary.
But being a bit of a risk taker myself and living on the edge and wanting to, you know, see what the world has to offer and not living in regret, I definitely think that, you know, take risks and, you know, take that first step and go do what you want to do, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So other than that, I hope you guys like this sort of video. You guys can subscribe right down there, leave a like,
down there.
Definitely share with, you know, friends of friends and family members who think you guys would like to get to know us, you know. This is us sharing, you know, this is another way for us to share, you know, to reach family members without actually having to talk to them.
Exactly, yeah.
Because, you know, we haven't talked to, you know, the recent family members that we saw.
Yeah.
So this is a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I hope
Thank
you guys
you for
like
watching,
this. Yeah,
yes.
I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Peace.